Hi everyone. Today is the 12th day of the Cybersecurity Awareness Month and going on with my Keeping Yourself Cybersafe online series. The last 3 days I have talked about computer, email, and web browser security. Today I'll be talking about the mobile security. So keep your mobile devices updated regularly. And you can enable automatic updates so that you don't have to go and spend time manually updating any of your devices. The latest version that is found on that is there for the Android is the 14 preview, and on the right side you can see for iOS. The latest version of iOS is iOS 17, which was released on September 18, 2023. Then I'll be explaining about the mobile security in three sections. The first one is the device security. So lock your screens with a proper PIN and password. You can also use biometrics like your facial recognition or your fingerprints. Device encryption in modern devices, it comes inbuilt in the device itself. So you can enable full disk encryption. Then enable both device tracking and remote wipe. Uh, Even sometimes at home, we may just misplace our devices. So device tracking helps us in finding where we have placed the device. We have to just log in into for example, for iOS, you can just log in into the Apple app and you can find the location of your device. And it's not necessary that we are always safe with our devices. We may lose our devices. In such a case, we can just remotely wipe all the data on our device and so that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. And the second section that I'll be explaining is about application security. So grant only necessary app permissions. You're definitely using a lot of apps on your mobile phone. So just only grant the necessary app permissions to the apps that you're using. Then use legitimate app sources. I mean, it's better to use whatever applications that are there on the App Store. Even that, be careful about what you're downloading. And keep your apps updated, because the app creators, they usually take care of updating any of those unknown vulnerabilities, or they keep patching their apps. So keep your apps updated. And the third section that I'll be talking about is about the network security. So we use Bluetooth connections in many of the places that we go, and it's always better to use a safe and secure Bluetooth pairing connection. And then cellular, we also use a lot of USB ports, or we also use charging stations at different places that we go to, like in the airport or Starbucks or any of the places that we go to, public places. Just be careful about which cellular connection that you are using. And Wi-Fi security too, it's better to use a VPN, because this will take care of the transmission security, and it will also mask your IP address. And also be careful about where you're connecting where you're connecting to a Wi-Fi connection to. And in this screen, you can see how to. This is for an iOS, for an Apple iPhone. So you can see in the settings of there is a privacy option. When you click on that, you go to this second screen here, and there you can enable the location services. But even in the location services, you do not have to share your location for every app that you're using always. You can share your location only when you're using the app, or you may never want to share, for example. And then use reputable antivirus and anti-malware softwares. So you can use McAfee or Norton. I use McAfee. And safe browsing habits, like even in the web browser security section, I was talking about how to use secure safe browsers. You can refer back there. So use HTTPS websites, and also download very cautiously. And keep your mobile phone device locked when you're not using it. And set secure MFA, secure passwords, have MFA, 2FA for the different apps, your email applications or your financial applications that you're using on your mobile devices. And also regularly back up your data, because it's if we in case we lose our devices, we at least have a backup of this data from which we can recover when you take a new phone or a device or anything. And keep educating yourself regularly. because these vulnerabilities and threats keep coming regularly. It's better to be updated about these things. There are a lot of resources online that you can just go and Google and find out, and you can, as long as you're updating your devices regularly, you have proper passwords set up, and you're using proper safe browsing habits, you're pretty much protected to a good extent. So that is all about mobile security. Tomorrow I'll be covering about threats to PII, that's the personally identifiable information. So thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.